Hello, you're welcome to the Dr. FAKAY show. Speaking to you today, I would like to motivate you that there is always a silver lining in your challenging situation. Sometimes in our lives, we go through situations and circumstances that leaves bitter tastes in our mouth that we feel is not palatable. But I'm here to tell you that right there in your experience, there is always a silver lining. For some people, you're surrounded by friends and families that feel that everything is perfectly okay with you. But you know deep within you, you have the clarity that all is not well. I want you to know there is always a silver lining. For some others, both yourself and everyone around you know that things are not good at all. Specifically for you, I want you to know there is always a silver lining. What is silver lining? Silver lining is an idiomatic expression that means you can find a positive or hopeful aspect in a difficult or challenging situation. It comes from the phrase, every cloud has a silver lining, which suggests that in every situation that is dark or stormy, there is something positive or hopeful that can be found. It means you can maintain a positive outlook during tough times and keep looking for the good when things seem bleak. But the question is, how do you see the silver lining? And by which process will you experience the silver lining in the so-called unpleasant situation? I'll give you 7 ways to see the silver lining in the cloud of your life. Number 1 is gratitude. Gratitude is when you are sincerely thankful and appreciative for the positive aspect of your life, regardless of how big or small they may be. If you are grateful or you understand the concept of gratitude, you definitely experience and see silver lining in your trying times. The process of gratitude makes you savor what you have in the presence of what you don't have, or it makes you concentrate on what you have in the presence of what you've lost. It is a feeling of deep appreciation and recognition for the good things in one's life, whether they are emotional or material. Write down a list of things you are grateful for and refer to them whenever you are feeling down. Gratitude causes an enlarged perception of the good things in your life, and it diminishes the effect of unfortunate circumstances you could find yourself. The grateful mind continually expects good things. At its core, gratitude is a positive emotion that acknowledges the goodness and beauty in life. Gratitude involves acknowledging and being grateful for people, things, and experiences that have brought joy and happiness into our lives. It is a powerful emotion that can help us to feel happier, more fulfilled, and more content with our lives. It is a powerful tool that can help us to shift our perspective, focus on what truly matters, and cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment even in troubled times. Number 2, dream big about your future self. The way you see your future self determines how you react to unfortunate occurrences or circumstances that come your way, and it will also determine if you will see a silver lining in your cloud. When you realize that the future you is like an oak tree that has several varieties of values to yourself, to your families, to your friends, to your community, to your nation, to your continent, and to the whole world at large, you will definitely self-motivate when you experience a temporary setback. Most of the successful people of today, during the journey of life, they would have experienced a type of temporary setback or the other, but they kept their eyes on their success that lies ahead. They kept the focus of what they can be. So, when you're focused on your future self that is very big, you will realize that the little problems of today, they are so small compared to greatness that lies ahead. You'll be able to see the silver lining in your cloud. Number 3, selflessness. Selflessness is the act of placing the needs of others, their wants, their desires above one's own without expecting anything in return. When you live a selfless life, you will always see a silver lining in your cloud. Selflessness is often associated with altruism, which is a belief or practice of helping others without regard for one's own interests or well-being. Selflessness can be expressed in a variety of ways, including volunteering, charitable donations, or random acts of kindness. Helping others through selfless acts can reduce stress and can reduce anxiety. It can improve the mood that you have and a feeling of sense of purpose and fulfillment. So, with this sense of purpose, no matter the situation or circumstance you find yourself, you will be seeing the silver lining in your cloud. This is because the fact that you're putting a smile on somebody else's face brings some joy to you and sheds some light into your own challenges, so you're in a better mood and a better frame of mind to start even seeing solutions to your own challenges. I'll be right back after the break. Part of this show is our merchandise. If you've learned and enjoyed one thing or the other from our videos on the Dr. FAKAY show, you can encourage our business by patronizing our merchandise. By doing this, you will help create more awareness about the Dr. FAKAY show, and more people will get to know and benefit as well from our videos. We have our logo printed on t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. Get your copy. Welcome back. Number 4, when there's life, there is hope. The adage, when there's life, there's hope, suggests that as long as someone is alive, there's always a chance for a better future and a positive outcome in life. This phrase emphasizes the importance of maintaining a positive attitude and never giving up, no matter what in life. Just keep reminding yourself, as long as I'm alive and healthy, there's hope for better tomorrow. This should encourage you to see the silver lining in your cloud of life. Number 5, consciously keep the right company. When you find yourself in a not so good situation, be very selective about the kind of company that you keep. Make sure you surround yourself with people that will encourage you, people that will empathize with you, people that will put themselves in your shoes. Avoid the sets of people that are focusing on blame game. Those that will always just blame you for the problems you're having. Those that are just there to castigate you, to make you feel low, to make you feel down, to make you feel sorrowful. Avoid this kind of people, because for you to see the silver lining in your cloud, you need to surround yourself with positive minded people. You can also go out of your way to seek help from the right quarters. You can seek professional help, but when you want to seek family and friends, make sure you are very selective. Choose those ones that will put the right words. In fact, you can look for people that have been through similar situations and have triumphed over such circumstances before. They'll be able to give you a very good counsel. Thereby, you'll be able to see silver lining in your cloud. Number 6, focus on the solutions. It is very, very important to acknowledge the emotions that is attached to your situation or circumstances. Sometimes some situation might even warrant you to maybe cry a bit, just to breathe out some air. But in the midst of the circumstance you found yourself, make sure in your mind you're focusing on the solution. Think about what you can do to improve the situation and take action. To focus on the solution, you need to take the first step, and this first step is to identify the problem. Take a step back and examine the whole situation objectively. List down the things that you think are the major causes of these problems. Next, you brainstorm solutions. After you have identified the problem, you now brainstorm on the possible solutions to these problems. You can become unconventional in your thinking. You can start to think outside the box concerning the kind of solution you might like to prefer for the problems. Make sure you brainstorm well enough. Don't think any solution thought that comes to you is crazy. Just give it an opportunity. It might actually be the one that looks crazy that is going to help you out of the situation. Next, you evaluate this list of solutions. You classify them according to how effective they are going to be and the feasibility of these solutions. Check them one by one and scale them on how to apply them. Look out for resources that can help you, give more content to these solutions and start applying them to the problems. So what you now do is you take action. Break this solution down into small steps. Set realistic goals and make sure you celebrate some small victories along the way. When you take actions this way, you are going to start seeing yourself coming out of the sinking hole gradually. You start seeing the silver lining in your cloud. Number 7, focus on the remaining good in your life. When things happen that we're not too happy about, it usually affects an aspect of our life. While our lives are actually constituted with so many varieties of aspects, what you do is to take your attention more away from the area that is having issues and try to check out the areas of your life that are doing good. Count your blessings, name them one by one. With this, you'll be able to see silver lining in your cloud. In conclusion, remember that life is full of ups and downs. Challenges are a natural part of life and existence of human beings. But it is how you react to your challenges that matters. To see the silver lining in your cloud, dwell on the aforementioned points that are going to be very helpful in your situation and circumstances that are seemingly unpalatable. In most cases, no matter the situation you find yourself, there's always a silver lining. Are you experiencing some situation that are insurmountable, that looks so big, hard as rock? I'm here to remind you always that in that your cloud, there is always a silver lining. Thank you. If you have enjoyed this video and you're watching on the YouTube, please comment below, like this video, subscribe and press the notification button. Please remember to also share our video. Till next time, cheers.